What is going on, peeps? Destro here, and we are playing some more Last of Us Remastered multiplayer, and this is Supply Raid on the map Coal Mine, and I am playing with my homeboys, fellow Team Z members, Dog, Loki203, and Seraphim. A link to Krill's channel is going to be in the description as well as in the annotation on the video, and I will also link his Twitch account. He's been using that a little bit more than his YouTube, so go ahead and check out Krill's Twitch as well. I'm using the burst rifle in this match, and I'm really loving the burst rifle at the moment. I'm having a lot of fun using it. Mainly stick to the fully auto rifle as well as the burst rifle. Sometimes every now and then I will try to use like the semi-auto. Even more rarely I will try to snipe. But the fully auto and the burst rifle are the two weapons that I'm enjoying most right now. The only thing that you need to understand about the burst rifle is that it's extremely important that you have your aim on point. As you know, if you have played The Last of Us multiplayer, if you played The Last of Us in general, you know that ammo is very hard to come by. It's not easy to find, it's not easy to get, so you want to make sure, especially when you're first starting and you don't have any of your parts going yet, or you don't have any kills, and you don't go around to get some supplies, make sure before you get to those first couple of supplies that your aim is really on point. Be very careful with your aim, because you don't want to waste any of this precious ammo when it comes to the burst rifle. In doing so, you will for sure love, as long as your aim is really good and you're right on your target, you are going to absolutely love the burst rifle. Really, one or two bursts of the burst rifle, they will go down, and I was having a lot of success with it when I started using it this night that we played. Might put a little bit of a hold on using the fully auto as well as the semi-auto, because I'm just having so much fun using the burst right now. And also in this game, the day prior to this, I unlocked First Aid Training 2, which is extremely important if you want to be a team player and you're doing a good job of sticking with your team. And like I've said many times in the multiplayer of The Last of Us Remastered, The Last of Us in general, you want to stick with your team as close as possible. If you have First Aid Training 2 on, you make it very easy to keep your team alive and keep your team all healed up. And when you do so, you get a ton of parts, and that's going to help you get more ammo. That's going to help you level up all of your weapons, and it's extremely important if you have First Aid Training 2 that you use it, because when you do, like I said, if you don't want to use it just for the team player aspect of it, which is really the main reason I do, you can use it for a selfish reason, and I don't mean that in a negative way, I don't mean that as an insult, but in a selfish way, that you get a ton of parts, and you will get a lot of ammo, and you'll get a lot of upgrades in the matches that you play. On this class as well, I have Revive 2, I believe, is what I have. I don't think it's Revive 3, I think it's Revive 2. And in having Revive 2, I'm able to revive teammates a lot faster than I normally would, which is great to have. Generally, most of us use the support type role, I guess you could say, and you want to support your teammates because, like I've said many times, there's strength in numbers, there's strength in you guys sticking together, being healed up, and keeping the enemy team as weak as possible, because you just have to think of it that the more deaths that you take, the more kills that the enemy team gets. They're getting that much more stronger with every single kill they get, and it's one of the key factors in The Last of Us multiplayer to have like Revive 2 on, and Covert Training 2, First Aid Training 2. That's really this class in a nutshell, with the burst rifle. And I believe I have the Magnum, which does not cost me a skill point. I would normally use the Shorty, the shotgun, but since it doesn't cost me a skill point, and I wanted to have Covert Training 2, Reviver 2, and First Aid Training 2 all on the same class as the burst rifle, I had to kind of concede and not use the Shorty and use the Magnum. But I'm able to reap the rewards of being a team player and healing my teammates and getting a lot of parts, so I can level up and upgrade my weapons so I can be stronger to compete with some of these other guys that seem to get like the fortune just shining on them. Sometimes the enemy team will go over and open up their first supply box, and they will have like everything right there for them. They've got a Molotov, a bomb, and maybe even the one hit. Who knows? But I mean, sometimes when we're playing, the enemy team just gets all of the supplies right off the bat, and we're kind of struggling to get all of our supplies. But luckily, this match here, though, was not an example of that. We were able to get all of our supplies, able to upgrade all of our weapons and heal. I believe Seraph even said that he had not even purchased any upgrades with all the parts that he was getting. This was a very one-sided match, and it was a lot of fun to play, but it's a good demonstration of the teamwork. You notice that pretty much at all times there's at least one other person with me, or I'm with one other person. at the very least. So that's pretty much it for the commentary, guys. Thank you as always for watching. The match is getting close to coming to an end here. I think you have just about a minute or two more of this match. I hope that you've enjoyed this supply raid here on Coal Mine. Your comments, your ratings, and your subscription, it is always appreciated. Much love, and I will see you guys in the next video.
Scratch one. Down. One less straggler to worry about.
Nice!
I need a minute. Okay, got it. Okay, got it. Bombs armed. Heads up. Down one. One less hunter to worry about. Hold up. Okay, got it. Bombs armed, heads up.
Okay, got it. Bombs. Down.
Ice.
They can't hold on much longer.
Down one. I got you.
I got you.
Finished. Move out.
Hunter, look alive!
That's one down.
Nice work. They're finished. Let's return to base.